Let me ask you one quick question. How many glasses of plain water have you had today? Are you trying to drink a full 8 glasses a day because you believe that is the golden standard for health? And if that is true, then I am here to tell you a truth that may shock you. That belief is completely wrong, especially once you have passed age 50. The reality is, drinking plain water alone at this age does not detox your body the way you think. On the contrary, it may be flushing out the very minerals that are keeping you alive. It runs straight through your digestive system, leaving your cells still thirsty and your energy drained like a car running on fumes. So what is the solution? In this video, I am not going to tell you to drink more water. Instead, I will hand you the 4 mineral keys you must add to your water starting today. These are the keys that transform that lifeless, dead water into rocket fuel for your blood vessels and your testosterone. But listen, I need you to watch until the very last minute. Because knowing what to drink is not enough. You must know how to combine them. At the end of the video, I will reveal my personal 5-minute morning protocol. The exact timing and dosage I use to help men restore their peak performance. Trust me, you absolutely do not want to miss that formula. Now, before we dive into the science, I want to take a moment to welcome all the gentlemen watching from around the world. Do me one favor. Drop a comment below and tell me where you are watching from. Is it the US, the UK, or somewhere else entirely? It truly makes me happy to see how far this health message can reach. I am William Harris. Welcome back to the channel. All right, let's get to work. Before I give you the shopping list, we need to answer one important question that forms the foundation for everything. Why does your body, after age 50, suddenly reject plain water? The answer is very simple. Your biology has changed. When you were 20 years old, your body was like a brand new sponge. It absorbed and held water extremely well. But after age 50, that sponge begins to stiffen. Your kidneys no longer retain water efficiently, and even worse, your brain's thirst signal becomes dulled. This leads to a condition I call hydration illusion. You drink water, but instead of being absorbed into your blood and cells, it simply passes through your system and goes straight into the toilet. You may find yourself urinating often with clear urine, and you tell yourself, "Great, my kidneys are working well." But that is where the biggest mistake lies. In reality, that water never actually entered your cells. It just passed by your body. It is like trying to fill a bucket that has a hole at the bottom. So what happens? Even though you drink more, at the cellular level you remain dehydrated. Your blood becomes thicker, your heart must work harder to pump it. And that is why you feel tired, sluggish, foggy, and your blood pressure starts rising and dropping in the afternoon. Picture it this way. The male body is like a high-performance engine. Water is the gasoline. But minerals are the spark plugs. Without spark plugs to ignite the engine, you can fill the tank with the finest fuel in the world. The engine will never start or roar. So how do we reinstall those spark plugs and seal the holes in your bucket so your body can actually keep water? You need to add exactly 4 specific minerals. Let's begin with the first one, the most important, and the one I guarantee 75% of you are severely lacking right now. Mineral number 1, the one I wish every man over 50 fully understood, is magnesium, the great relaxer. Why is it so important? Imagine your blood vessels as water pipes. As you age, and especially when you lack magnesium, a condition 75% of men suffer from, those pipes stay tight, stiff, and constantly constricted. Biologically, calcium tells muscles to contract, while magnesium instructs them to relax. When magnesium is low, your blood vessels clamp down like a rubber hose being squeezed shut. The result is high blood pressure, a tired heart, and blood that cannot reach the places that need it most, including your private area. That is why the first step is adding magnesium to your water, specifically magnesium glycinate. It acts like a natural muscle relaxer, opening up the vascular highways so blood can flow smoothly again. But wait, opening the blood vessels is not enough. What if water still refuses to enter your cells? That is when you need mineral number 2, a name that is often misunderstood. Sodium, or simply salt. Do not panic. I am not telling you to eat cheap refined table salt from processed foods. I am talking about natural mineral salts such as Himalayan pink salt or sea salt. Here is the truth. Salt is the gatekeeper. It is the entry ticket that allows water to pass through the cell membrane. If you drink water with 0 salt, the water will simply pass through your kidneys and out of your body. Have you ever drunk a lot of water, only to run to the bathroom 20 minutes later with clear urine? That is a sign your body is not holding on to water. Add just a tiny pinch, the size of your pinky fingertip, of pink salt into your morning water. It will help your body retain the moisture it needs. However, here lies a critical rule. If you add salt, you must have its counterbalance to keep blood pressure stable. And that brings us to mineral number 3, potassium, the balancer. If sodium holds water in, potassium helps pump water throughout the body and keeps your heartbeat stable. Low potassium in older men often shows up as feeling tired, but your mind is still racing, a pounding heart when climbing stairs, or a restless, uneasy sensation. By adding a potassium-rich electrolyte powder or simply coconut water to your routine, you help your heart's electrical system run smoothly, prevent the side effects of salt, and keep your blood pressure in a safe range. These first 3 minerals help you feel strong and keep your blood flowing. But as men, we need more than circulation. We need performance. We need strength. And that is why you cannot ignore the final mineral, zinc, the guardian of testosterone. Zinc is the commander-in-chief of the male endocrine system. It determines testosterone production, protects the prostate, and maintains your immune system. But here is the bad news. Your ability to absorb zinc from food drops sharply after age 50. If you notice slow wound healing, reduced sense of smell, or your morning flame no longer burning like it used to, that is your body crying out for zinc. My advice is to use liquid zinc directly into your water for the fastest absorption. Now you are holding all 4 power ingredients: magnesium, salt, potassium, and zinc. But if you take them at the wrong time, they can cancel each other out or upset your stomach. Do you remember my promise at the beginning of the video about the golden mixing formula? Right now is the moment we turn this knowledge into a specific 24-hour action plan. I know you are busy and do not want to spend the whole day mixing supplements. So here is the simple but extremely effective schedule that I call the Revival Protocol for men over 50. First, in the morning, right after you wake up, pour yourself a large glass of warm water. Add to it half a teaspoon of magnesium powder and a small pinch of pink salt. Why this timing? Because after 8 hours of sleep, your blood is at its thickest state. This mixture will help unlock your blood vessels, wake up your gut, and pump hydration directly into your muscles. You will feel more alert than drinking coffee. Second, at noon, about 30 minutes before your meal. This is the golden time for zinc. Add a few drops of liquid zinc into your drinking water. It will help optimize absorption and maintain stable testosterone levels so you do not crash in the afternoon. And finally, in the evening or right after exercising, Mix a glass of water with an electrolyte powder that contains potassium, or simply drink coconut water. This helps rebalance the salt you consumed during the day, relax your nervous system, and prepare you for a deep, restorative sleep. My friends, remember this: aging is a law of nature, but accepting to grow old in weakness and fatigue is a choice. Do not accept exhaustion as an inevitable part of aging. By simply changing how you drink water, you are sending a powerful message to every cell in your body that says, "We are still strong, we can still fight." And I have a challenge for you. Follow this formula exactly for the next 7 days. No compromises, no skipping. Then come back to this video and comment to let me know how your body has changed in a positive way. If you find this knowledge